Hey guys, Kristy here, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my wonderful sister Jenna here to help me. Jenna lives in London, so I don't get to see her all the time, but I'm currently on a trip to London, so we thought we would film a couple of videos. I just got the Jaclyn Hill palette, my friend bought it for me, so thanks friend. What we thought we would do is do each other's makeup with it. So Jenna's going to do my makeup with the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to do hers, and at the end we'll do a sort of summary of what we think of the palette.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say to anyone?
No, just like hello everybody. And thank you to Kristy for having me on her channel. This is exciting and hopefully I don't do a terrible job and I represent the palette well.
No, Jenna's good at doing makeup, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
We'll find out.
Before we jump into the video, I am doing a giveaway of the Makeup Revolution Retro Luxe Lip Vault. In it you get 5 matte lip kits, 3 metallic matte lip kits, and 2 gloss lip kits, and each lip kit comes with its own matching lip liner. I will put a picture of it up on the screen. But if you want to enter the giveaway, it is open to everyone. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, like this video and comment down below. It can be whatever comment you want, and then also go back and like my past 2 videos. I will have them linked down below just for ease. So yes, all you have to do is be subscribed, like this video, comment down below and like my past 2 videos to be entered into the giveaway. The giveaway will be running for the next 2 weeks, so I will then pick someone at random and send you your prize. So yes.
Can I win?
Well, I think that goes against like ethics somehow. If you're subscribed to my channel,
I'll just buy it. It's okay. I'll just buy it myself.
I think if you enter as per the rules, then you're eligible. So
it's fine. It's fine. I'm not too hurt.
But it is going to be random, so you know, if you win, you win.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
So I guess we'll jump right into it and start looking at this palette.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. But this is the packaging here. Well, let's show all the packaging first, but there is a picture of Jaclyn Hill just on the back and her little message to like her subscribers. To be honest, it is just like a cardboard packaging, but it feels kind of cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel particularly like special or anything. I mean,
no. This was £37 from Beauty Bay. So I am in the UK, so you can get it from Beauty Bay. It is currently sold out. But here, don't cover your wee face. Your pretty wee face.
I was just thinking my nails are terrible and yours are so nice. I need to get my nails done.
So it was £37 from Beauty Bay. So it's not like cheap or anything. I mean, you get a lot of eyeshadows, which I'll show you in a minute. But I feel like it is cheap packaging.
Yeah, it's weird on the back. There's like really nice pictures of that, but they're all pixelated, which is really,
they're like fuzzy,
really weird. I guess it's what's inside that counts, but
yeah,
it is nice when something has nice packaging and you get excited to open it up. So it kind of slides out, and this is the front of the palette.
It kind of looks nice on screen, but again, I feel like it's kind of cheap. It feels like a book. Yeah, you know, like a child's book or something, and like a hardback, but not a good quality hardback that you would pay loads of money for.
Yeah,
you know,
I think the child's book thing is pretty spot on.
And then it doesn't have anything on the back, I don't think. I have looked at this before, but I haven't tried it.
Show you kind of all of the array of colours.
So I think she did a really nice array. You know, there's lots of choice in there. From your like neutral browns, and then your warmer shades down here, and then you have, you know, your like colours all in this section down here. So I think it's a good all-in-one.
Yeah, because I mean, I love warm colours, but the thing is I can't get away with too many warm colours. I can't get away with warm colours all the time, so it's really nice to have like some kind of like cooler kind of shades going on as well. I often find like these kind of colours are restricted to other palettes. Whereas like you
either get like all your neutrals and then all your colours like in different palettes, so it's quite nice.
Yeah.
If I look at it, just see like right in the corners here, you can see that it's like lifting up, and you can see that the pans don't exactly fit into they're almost like a wee bit loose, so I feel like they didn't do great with the packaging, to be fair.
No, that's why I was nervous to hold it up there, because I was like,
they look a bit loose, and then like just the corners right here are just coming away, so the quality isn't great, but I guess we'll test the eyeshadows. If the eyeshadows are good, then it's worth it. But let's just jump right in and get into the swatches. So we're back. That took ages. We swatched all 35 shades from left to right, and here are the first 2 rows. And here is the 3rd row. This is the most left shade, and this is the most right shade.
The next row after that, which is this row, so starting from this end here, and then kind of proceeding into warmer colours. Kristy's obviously better at doing swatches than me, I look like.
I really don't think so.
And then finally this is the lowest row, so starting from this colour here and then going all the way along to like this black, which is the darkest shade on the palette.
I think what I noticed is the shimmer shades are way better than the matte shades.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, to be honest, they felt quite powdery and not very smooth. You know, I kind of tend to look for if it's buttery, you know, and it just didn't feel like that. It felt quite powdery, quite dry. It didn't swatch very well. I've definitely tried cheaper palettes, not necessarily with as many shades, so I guess, you know, if you add up the amount of shades, you're getting quite a lot of shades here, but I've tried, you know, $10 palettes from shophush.com that were way better than this. So I think, yes, the shimmer shades were quite pigmented and they definitely had a different formula than the matte shades, but I just wasn't really impressed with the matte shades.
Yeah, when I put the matte shades on, I was swatching my arm. As I transferred the pigment onto my skin, the matte shades, they almost had a kind of quite a granular kind of texture that you had to rub in.
They're kind of crumbly.
They're kind of crumbly,
Yeah.
whereas on the kind of shimmer shades, there wasn't that at all. The transfer was really nice and really even.
Yeah.
So it's a shame about the matte shades, you know, because the shimmer ones are really nice.
So I guess so far I'm not really that impressed, but I guess we'll just jump in, try it on our eyes. Like, swatches aren't always the best way to tell how it's going to perform in the eye, so I guess we'll start with you, Jenna, and you can do my eyeshadow.
Oh my god, I'm sorry in advance.
And then I'll do Jenna's, so let's just jump right into it.
Okay, so I'm going to go first on Kristy, and what we're going to do is I'm going to do a look on Kristy that I would normally do on myself. But I'm going to start off with this just spectrum brush. So I'm going to start with like a base colour on Kristy's eyelid. I'm going to go for something just quite light to start off with, so probably going to go for this second colour here. By the way, Kristy knows a lot more about makeup than I do, so I guess this is a good test for like, because I use makeup every day, but I don't, you know, I'm definitely not an expert at it, and I don't claim to be an expert at it, so I guess in a way this is like a good test, just to see like how it works for me as someone who's, you know, pretty basic with this stuff.
By the way, guys, I am wearing contacts. These are the Solotica Hydrocore Ice contacts, and I got them from visionmarketplace.com, just in case anyone's wondering. I do have a 10% off discount code. It's just KRISTY, just in case you kind of like these contacts, but just thought I'd let you know what contacts I'm wearing.
They look lovely.
Thank you. One thing that's really annoying, I think, about this is that it doesn't have any shade names.
I know, so I'm just like
the shade. The
second one from the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, you can go online and download a PDF, but I mean, who has time for that, to be fair?
Yeah.
Especially if you're spending like £37.
No.
Yeah, like, but anyway.
I mean, I guess if you're just using it for yourself, then it doesn't really matter, but if you're trying to say to someone, oh, I love this shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, then you'd be like, yeah, I'll have to show you.
So it's 3 in, 3rd row, you know.
But yeah, it's a small detail. I'm just going to do something that I would normally do. I wouldn't go for a kind of shimmer. I've got really small eyes, so I tend to find that shimmers don't really work for me very much either. Like, you can't see very much, or I just don't like the effect. So I'm actually going to go for a matte colour. So I'm going to go, again, we're going to play the game where I try and describe where it is. This one here, so 3rd row down, 2nd in from the left, which is kind of like a brown colour. And I normally do a cut crease all the time, basically, because I've got tiny eyes. So I'm going to use a spoon to just help guide me a little bit to stop any kind of fallout on Kristy's eyelid. I don't use a spoon all the time, but if I was using a really, really dark shade or something with loads of fallout, I would use something to cover the eyelid. So I do tend to take my colour quite high on the brow, and I think, you know, maybe some girls wouldn't kind of do this, but I just like it. I like the drama. I like drama eyes. I like dark eyes. So I start off with that, and then what I normally do is I would take kind of like a flat brush. So then what I tend to do is I'll tend to kind of just use this, like the flat end, to just blend up around the top, because you don't want any kind of like nasty lines. And then what I'll do is I'll work a darker colour, if I can, into the crease. I'll go for this one up here.
Jenna's very good at knowing what suits her face. She's very good at sculpting out her eye and knowing what suits blonde hair as well.
Yeah,
You know?
well, I went blonde like maybe 3 years ago, and I was brunette my whole life. And I realised that when you go blonde, especially if you have very pale skin, you need makeup.
You need drama.
You need
Drama
makeup.
in the eyes.
Yeah, because I was always very natural all the time, and again, I'm just gonna like blend a wee bit. And then finally, because I do like to go with the drama, I'm just gonna do this. Kristy might hate me at the end of this video because I've done this to her, but I always go for like quite a big pop on the outer corner of the eye for super drama.
Yeah.
Because again, with me, even though the irony is that black tends to close things up, with small eyes, for me, it just like, it gives my eyes more impact, and especially for blonde hair, it seems to work quite well.
So Jenna is just using this darkest shade just here.
Yeah.
I think the way you do it though, it elongates the eye rather than like closing it in. It's like on that outer edge, like fanning it out, so it really just like elongates the eye rather than like closing it over.
And I would say, based on, I buy a lot of dark to black eyeshadows, just generally.
You go for like greys and blacks.
Yeah. And this would be like a medium one. This wouldn't be a super high pigmented one for me, which is fine, but like I would use this for like during the day. I wouldn't really kind of use this for nighttime. God, that looks really drama on camera. People are thinking, oh my god, Jenny, you wear this during the day, you complete
Jenna's so
pussy.
extra.
And this may be too much for Kristy. It's an you know, for her face, and she probably doesn't need the kind of drama that I go for, but it's an interesting experiment. So there's not too much fallout that I can see. There's like a little bit, but I guess you're all, you know, with most things you get a little bit of fallout. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do eyeliner now. This is a L'Oreal Paris eyeliner. It's L'Oreal Paris Black Liqueur by Superliner, waterproof. And the thing that I really love about this eyeliner is that it has like a sheen on it. It's not shimmer, it has like a liqueur effect. So if you're like me and you have very small eyes, it has like a lot of impact. Sometimes when I use matte eyeliners, it just feels very flat. My eye looks very flat. So these wings are definitely cousins and sisters. I haven't done the best version of it, but I really like this eyeliner. I'm going to use Clinique High Lengths mascara. It's got a really cool kind of curved.
It's like great. Oh, what's that thing? Salad fingers. You know the creepy guy with the fingers?
Oh,
yeah. Rusty spoons.
Rusty spoons. Yeah, so salad fingers coming to attack your eye, that's nice. So this is like what I normally do. Again, you know, it's kind of an unrefined version, so I never really tend to do makeup on anyone else.
I know, it's so hard, isn't it?
It's so hard. Much respect to people who do this.
I know makeup artists who have to do it every day.
Oh my god, it's a completely different skill. My
Yeah.
hand was just shaking the whole time. I mean, I think in terms of the palette, I actually like it blended really easily, which was good. So overall, like I quite like what, you know, this palette in terms of what I normally do. So it turned out better than I expected, because when we swatched it, I thought, oh god, this is going to be really
Rubbish,
yeah. But actually, the finished consistency, such a beautiful model. The finished consistency I quite liked, so yeah, there you go.
Right, so now your turn. I'm just going to lay down a base colour. So I think I'm going to go with this one here, just second in on the top row. And I'm just using my Morphe fluffy brush. This actually doesn't have a name, but any sort of fluffy crease brush will do. And then just put this all over, just to help the other eyeshadows blend a bit better. So the thing about Jenna is she doesn't really go for warm colours, but I've got into my warm colours, so I think, ooh, this shade here, Jenna's a complete nightmare.
I'm like, oh my god, what's happening?
I'm just gonna put that in the crease. And again, I'm bringing it quite high up because we both like to do that. We have heavy brow bones. I'm sort of pulling it out at the end there. So in terms of how that blended, I think it blended okay. It's not too pigmented, so it actually makes it quite easy to blend, so I was quite happy about that. I think I'm gonna go in with this colour here.
This is so interesting for me because I would literally
never choose these.
Those colours would be unused on the palette for me.
Just deepening up the outer part of the crease here. I'm going to go for a timid shimmer. So I'm going to go for this one here. And I'm going to pack that on with just my little finger. And then I'm going to just mirror the same shades on the bottom. I think for just like definition in the outer corner, I think I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. Just a tad, like just in the outer corner. Yeah. So for eyeliner, I'm just going to use my Callus winged eyeliner stamp. I really like this. It has just a felt tip on one end and a little stamp on the other. So it's super, super easy. So see, just like that there, super easy. The eyeliner is so bad. It's so hard to do eyeliner on someone else. I'm just gonna go in with one of my favorite mascaras. It's the Mali Volumizing Mascara in the shade Black. Jenna did find a good alternative. It's the Essence
Essence False Lashes mascara. It's like black and like minty green colour. It's £3 from a store called Aldi here in the UK, but I think you can get it in the States as well. But it's amazing. Like I saw loads about it online and bought it and just was, you know, skeptical, but it's awesome.
So I'll just go ahead and put on mascara just off screen. So this is Jenna's finished look. I am no makeup expert. I'm not a makeup artist, so this is what we ended up with. But we'll see what her husband thinks, if he likes it.
Yeah.
I was happy, actually, funnily enough, I was happy with the matte shades that I used and they were easy to blend. But the shimmer shade I actually wasn't happy with. I actually like the shimmers to swatch, but the particular one I used didn't actually show up very well. It's very similar to the Mirror from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette in colour, but nowhere near in formula. That just comes out so opaque and so bright and shimmery. This I had to build up quite a few times and it's just not as powerful. And the thing I would say is, oh, the ABH is more expensive, but actually it's £45 versus £37.
Yeah.
And you do get less shades in it, but I mean, it depends on how many of the shades you're actually going to use. I mean, overall, I think it's a decent palette. I'm kind of glad I have it. I'll definitely use it.
The mattes are really good. I mean, we were quite skeptical at first, but the mattes are really solid and there's quite a few of them. So yeah, it could be that it's just maybe some of the shimmer shades are better than others. So maybe
I think we'll keep playing with it and see, but it's kind of like, I would say, in terms of out of 10, I'd give it better than 5, but I'd say like 6, 7.
Yeah, like a 7.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing like you would use like, and you get really good stuff from, but I wouldn't be like really super excited to use it. It wouldn't be like, okay, today is a super special day. I'm going to use.
I'm gonna whip out the Jaclyn palette, you know.
Absolutely. So, but it's solid though. You know what I mean? It's just could be a bit more refined in places maybe with the packaging.
I think that she said she took 2 years to formulate it, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think it kind of gets not a thumbs down, not a thumbs up, but like an in between from us. So.
Exactly, kind of like verging, like, you know, kind of like
teetering, like
yeah, but on the positive side.
Yeah. So that's it. I hope you like the 2 different types of looks that we created. They're not perfect, but here's like a cool look and here's a warm look.
If you went up close to both of ours.
The eyeliner is shocking, like honestly. But don't forget to enter the giveaway, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and also comment down below of any other videos you would like to see, whether it's from just me or me and Gemma.
People will say I never want to see her again.
No, but next time I'm over in London we can definitely do some more videos, so let us know below. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks for having me, Kristy, as a guest to your channel, and thank you for watching.
And I'll see you next time. Bye.